Well, a judge could soon decide the direction a young immigrant child's life could take. The child was separated from his dad nearly a year ago. The father was deported. He opted to leave his little boy behind in the U.S. Channel 5's Valerie Gonzalez explains what's kept the boy in detention for 10 months.
For 6 months, a Texas family waited to offer their home to a child separated during the zero-tolerance policy in the valley. The 8-year-old Guatemalan boy was separated from his father when he was 7. The dad was deported, the child left in the care of the Office of Refugee Resettlement, or the ORR. He's staying at the Raymondville facility. The parents of the boy selected a sponsor who could take him into their Central Texas home. Today, the proposed sponsor was at the evidentiary hearing. During the proceedings, it was disclosed the child had exhibited signs of trauma, including showing aggression with his peers and breaking the rule of hugging other children.
We would want them to be in a family home where they could be hugged, They don't allow hugging in these facilities. Children need to be hugged. They need love. And we are a family full of love.
The government said they had chosen another family who can house the child. That house is predominantly Spanish-speaking and has experience with other Central American children. Due to the extensive bonds and expectations created between the child and the selected sponsor family over a period of a couple of months, a child psychiatrist testified that choosing a new family would be like putting the boy through another family separation. The ORR said they normally handle placement of immigrant children who come into the country on their own.
And so their system is not set up to deal with these children who are still part of a family as opposed to an unaccompanied minor who came up here on his own. These children are still part of a family structure, and ORR has no means, no system in place to deal with these specific cases.
Out of the 60 children who are in the custody at the Raymondville facility, about 7 or 8 of them are said to be there for 6 months or longer. This month makes 10 months in custody for their 8-year-old boy. He was returned to Raymondville after the court hearing today. The judge can rule a few different ways. He can decide the ORR should evaluate and consider the sponsor selected by the parents in spite of their rule, or allow the child to be released to the selected sponsors. That decision could come sometime this week. In the studio, Valerie Gonzalez, Channel 5 News at 10.